Hi everyone, new to the polymer clay world. Excuse me, I bought some polymer clay to make a wedding cake topper and had a bunch of colors left over when I bought a color combo pack, so I decided to get creative. My daughter said she wanted a car, so I watched some videos, looked at some pictures, and these are some of the ideas I came up with, and some of these ideas are from the videos. However, some of them are from cartoons or pictures of stuffed animals or stuff like that. This is a little, I call it a Volkswagen, but it's kind of detailed. It's actually, I put bumpers on there, wheels, and quarter panels, and another back bumper, and chrome but around the windows. One lesson I did learn, so I'll share, is to make sure your hands are really, really clean when you go from any color, from the red to any lighter color, because there is quite a bit of red residue on there. I don't know if you can see it. I also saw peas in a pod. I didn't see a demo on this, but I saw a picture and it was pretty easy to figure out. But this is my peas in the pod. This is the mistake I made. The first couple ones I made the pea inside too dark and do not like it. As you can see, there's a big difference. You can make them in varied sizes. They're really kind of a no fuss, no muss charm, very simple. But the having the inner peas a lighter color than the outside is a big difference. And as you can see, they vary tremendously in color, or excuse me, in size. So I went from very large ones, this one's quite a large one here, to little teeny tiny ones. But you don't need any fancy brushes for this. I actually used the head of a flat pin to paint on my eyes and mouth. I also made some pumpkins, and these are, I had orange left over, so these are pretty easy. These are actually just one big ball with the leaves on top, and use the tools to do so. I made a duck. I saw a picture of a polymer duck online, so I made the duck. That was really easy. I got a little creative with his tail here. Gave him a little bit of a little swat, or little feathers in the back. I did see a demo for these teapots, or for a teapot, so I got creative with colors. They're pretty easy. They're just a bunch of balls and then some rolled logs stuck on there, so they're simple enough. I also saw a demo for these. Well, the demo I saw for the octopus was actually quite detailed, and I simplified it for myself. I just put little bows on it. This is a girl. She's got a bow on the top of her head, and this is the boy, so he's wearing a bow tie. This is a turtle I made. He was a little bit of a challenge. It's actually more challenging to get the top of the turtle shell to look like something once it's on there, so that's just something to keep in mind. He's just got little teeny eyes and a small little mouth there. But then I decided to do some dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are actually fun. You can be really creative with these because there's just so many things you can do with them. But I made several of them, and then these two came out really cute. He's just got, you just kind of vary the colors. The more contrast between colors, the better they look. But my favorite one is the yellow one. This guy here, my blue guy, for some reason does not stand up. Oh, he's standing up right now. But I don't even know what this one is. I just had this color left over, so I went ahead and made this purple little guy here. So that's my dinosaur family. I also did see a demo for a gumball machine. So this one, I varied it a little bit for my liking. So I made the hole in the front quite deep, so it actually has some contrast to it and some texture. But the balls on the outside are just varied colors of leftover clay that I had left, and that's the back of it. And the top, I used glittery silver clay. I made a basket. I did watch a demo for this, and it was actually just as easy as it looked. It was kind of time consuming because all these are little pieces, but it was really easy, and the video they had on, or the demo they had on YouTube was really easy to follow. So that's, an idea, something, someone might want to do. This is one that I'm pretty proud of. I saw a stuffed animal, and I have a niece that collects elephants. So I made this elephant, and he came out quite cool, I think. He's got quite the happy little smile on there. But it wasn't that hard. This is silver glittery clay, and he's got a little tail and the whole deal. And I had a bunch of yellow and orange left over, so I got creative and found I didn't find any polymer clay giraffes, but I saw some things online of stuffed animals. So I said, well, I can do that. So stuffed animals are, pretty basic. So this is my giraffe, and it is, one thing I did learn is to put the spots on afterwards. That was a little bit of a challenge because you have to really condition this clay before you put it on in order to get it to stick. But this is just one big center ball. These are logs that are one big log that I cut into pieces in order, make sure he stands up really well, and I kind of angled his legs a little bit to hold him straight up, and I used black beads for his eyeballs. And I used one brown log, and I put it from top to bottom. I cut the, across it this way to give his mane a little bit of texture. I don't know how well the light picks that up. I'll turn it this way. You can see a little bit better this way, but to give his mane a little texture. And I cut the top here to give him some bangs, because they do have bangs. And his ears are just little petals that I cut in half. And you can kind of see his tail, but as you can see, these are just 4 logs. And I was really happy with how he came out. It's one of my favorite ones. Hope you got some ideas and that this helped you in some way. Thanks, have a good day, and good luck making polymer clay.